Let's be honest, we're all kind of drowning in documents, links, and notes. But what if you could build a bridge over all that chaos? Today, we're going to dig into NotebookLM Reports, a feature that's really all about structuring your intelligence, not just summarizing it. So let's just kick things off with a challenge that I think pretty much everyone doing any kind of knowledge work is dealing with right now: the sheer, overwhelming amount of information we have to juggle. Sound familiar? You've got PDFs in this folder, a bunch of links you saved somewhere else, maybe some video transcripts, notes scattered all over the place. It feels like a full-time job just to keep track of everything, let alone turn it into something useful. And hey, if you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely not alone. This is like one of the biggest headaches in modern work. But what if there was a better way to handle it? Well, this is exactly the problem that a feature inside NotebookLM is built to solve. It's all about turning that chaos into some real clarity. The feature is called Reports and Briefings. So what is it, really? At its heart, this feature takes all those scattered sources you've collected and just weaves them together into a single structured piece of writing. Think of it like a personal research assistant who turns a messy pile of data into a clean, coherent summary. So, what this means is, instead of you having to skim through dozens, maybe even hundreds of pages, the tool does that first pass for you. It creates a report that automatically pulls out the most important stuff, the big ideas, the crucial arguments, and even the open questions that are still lingering in your materials. Okay, but this is where we get to the most important part, the thing that really separates this from other AI tools you might have played with. And getting this difference is, well, it's key to using it the right way. The magic word here is only. This is so important. This isn't an AI just making things up or pulling from the giant, sometimes weird, open internet. Everything it spits out is strictly 100% limited to the stuff you gave it. It's totally grounded in your sources. So a good way to think about it is like this. NotebookLM is an organizer. It's a synthesizer of the material you already have. A more general AI, on the other hand, might try to fill in the blanks or even create totally new speculative content. Reports are all about structuring what's there, not inventing what isn't. Okay, so with that big idea in mind, that it's always grounded in your sources, how does this actually help you get stuff done? Let's talk about some real-world uses. This approach is an absolute game changer for anything dense and fact-based. I mean, think about it. When you're putting together technical docs or summarizing complicated research, you need accuracy. You need it to stick to the script. And that's exactly what this is designed to do. And just imagine this for teamwork. This simple little three-step process, it's incredibly powerful. Instead of 10 people on your team reading 10 different documents and walking away with 10 slightly different ideas, you make one single unified summary for everyone. And the result? Suddenly, everyone is literally on the same page. This is just a massive win for consistency and efficiency. It cuts down on all those little misunderstandings that can totally derail a project. And it's not a one-size-fits-all thing either. It's flexible. You can ask for a quick, high-level overview for your boss, a super detailed breakdown for an engineer, or even a simple explanation for someone new to the team. And it's all pulled from the exact same trusted set of documents. The format changes, but the source of truth stays the same. All right, but like any good tool, you have to know what it's for and what it's not for. So let's be super clear about the limitations here. This is the big question, right? If the summary is this good, can I just, skip the hard work of reading all the original stuff myself? And the answer is a very firm no. Think of a report like an expert guide or a really, really good map of your documents. It can show you the whole landscape, highlight the important spots, but it can't replace the experience of actually walking the trail yourself. So the key is to use it strategically. Use it to get up to speed right before a big meeting. Use it to refresh your memory on a project you haven't touched in a while. Or, and this is a huge one, use it to figure out exactly which parts of the original documents need your full, undivided attention. And, this brings up a really interesting point. The tool is only as good as what you put into it. It's that simple. Quality in, quality out. If your sources are clear and well organized, you're going to get amazing reports. It actually kind of rewards you for having good documentation habits. So let's wrap all this up by talking about the core philosophy here. What's the real goal of a feature like this? There's a line from the source material that just nails it. The point of this is not to stop thinking and let the machine do it for you. No, it's actually the exact opposite. The whole idea is to offload the boring, tedious work, the skimming, the organizing, that first draft of a summary. It frees up your brain to do what humans do best: think deeply, make surprising connections, and come up with new ideas, all built on a solid foundation of information you really understand. And so we'll just leave you with this question to chew on. Now that you know this is a tool for structuring and focusing your attention on your own material, how could you use it to cut through the noise in your own work and free yourself up for some smarter, deeper thinking?